My praise, my worship. Yeah.
I just like the sound of it.
My worship. You can't stop my praise. You can't stop my praise. You can't stop my praise, my worship. My praise, my worship. You can't stop my praise and worship. Try to stop it, you gon' get even more up. I give you praise, I give you honor, calling your name, a higher than Father. I will not bother breaking your laws or your commands. That is not proper. My praise, my worship. My praise, my worship. You can't stop my praise to the head of days. Your law, it comforts me. Your law help me change. Growing in grace, keeping the faith, leading the race, picking the pace. Now we're straight. Judas the gate that I'm trying to make. Let evil ones hate. Spirit on high when I'm on the street preaching. I'm on from the book of Ephesians. Affection above the kingdom I'm seeking. Seed sower, but the angels are reapers. Truth music gon' burn out the speakers. Word is my sword when I'm slaying the demon. The king on my side, so we won't be even. Light shine, they say I'm a beacon. Young boy, but I was showed the game. Wisdom on me, so I know some things. Spread the gospel, repent and change. Walk in light, resist the flames. Give all praises to the Abba when they try to stop your praise. Walking in the spirit, I'ma do it all my days. You can't stop my praise, my worship. My praise, my worship. You can't stop my praise and worship. Try to stop it, you gon' get even more up. I give you praise, I give you honor, calling your name, a higher than Father. I will not bother breaking your laws or your commands. That is not proper. My praise, my worship. My praise, my worship. You can't stop my stand-up guy. A man, I don't lie. I push the truth to you, not just stand by and let you die in your sin. I throw my rope and fish out men. I don't pretend that life's no game, but I will play to win. Let no fruit fall from the tree. 10 toes under me. Eyes open, I'm trying to see the kingdom in front of me. Better believe, repent and change. Getting for the king, letting all fleshly things go. That ain't for my game. You can't stop my praise, my worship. My praise, my worship. You can't stop my praise and worship. Try to stop it, you gon' get even more up. I give you praise, I give you honor, calling your name, a higher than Father. I will not bother breaking your laws or your commands. That is not proper. My praise, my worship. My praise, my worship. You can't stop my.
Oh boy, CO, we just missed another one.
Hey, yo, shalom, family, how y'all doing? Peace and blessings. It's your brother Chop, and we got our other brother on the thing.
Akshan. We here.
Tripping it.
Okay. Slide that in there. But hey, all praise, man. Most may know me from that video or that song, Spiritual Drip. So yeah.
So we got our brother Matazadach up in this thing today. Praise to the Most High. The song that y'all just heard playing was was it Can't Stop My Praise.
Can't Stop My Praise, yeah.
Oh man, that song is so hard. Oh man, bruh, that hook, it throw you through a look. Well, I share this real quick, man. I was at work yesterday. Like folk be trying me at work. That song right there pulled me all the way through. The way I'm cheesing now, once I played that song, I was on these like, you can't stop my praise. Look, these songs actually do for us. But go ahead, Sean, man. It's a beautiful thing today.
Yeah, man. Can't let them stop our praise. We want to get ahead of let them get on here and tell us, where that came from. But before we dive all the way in, the water for all the listeners coming in, all those that have been supporting the show. You don't know how much that it means to us. Most importantly, you helping us build a foundation for something that we hope to bring, you know, more value to the community, whether it be truth music or whatever endeavor you all are doing. Because as listeners, eventually one of you all may end up being guests, because through humility, he said, before you can be exalted, you got to operate in humility, right? So
Factual.
just continue to work and doing what you're doing. We pray that you continue to help us build this work with Strive and hope that's coming from on high, and just continue to build this nation, because we see the times we're in. We're gonna need each other, and we're gonna need that encouragement. So we're gonna dive right into the mission statement before we bring our guests in. So, all right. We at TBT as a podcast aim to embrace those who are making positive movements that will take our people and all people in the right direction in all areas of life by way of entertainment/arts, spirituality, all right, all caps on that, boy, them, and overall entrepreneurship and mindset. So that's our aim, our goal. If you're doing any of those things, email us at COEENT12. Let us know. If you follow us on Facebook, IG, hit us in the DM. Like I said, we your humble brothers, man. We just here to build and connect with you all and grow, as we all are striving to grow on this, on this journey, spiritual journey, right? So, like I already said, we got the Matazadach. Man, he just blessed the community with a project. We diving into that, and much more. He got some goods he want to share with you all, some things that the Most High put on him for future. If the Most High say the same. So without further ado, man, let's bring Ak in, man.
All right, so without further ado, we bring it in our brother Matazadach. Matazadach is in the building.
Shalom. Yeah, see me?
Nah, we can't see you, but we can show hear you.
We can show hear you. All praise to the Most High.
I don't know what happened.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can help our brother out here. Let's see.
They ain't trying to stop your praises.
They definitely trying to stop the praise right now, brother. Definitely.
Call on the Wi-Fi. Call on the wife.
I didn't touch anything, so I don't know what's going on, yeah.
Hey, just call on the wife.
Hey, sweetheart, can you help me? I'm having technical difficulties. Satan's trying to interrupt this, man.
Come on.
Hey.
We're gonna get it together while I get the camera together.
There you go.
I did that myself.
See?
Look. You can't stop my praise.
Can't stop it. So real quick, we're gonna give some shalom to Araka Kad in the building. Shalom to Gabar Amar. Shalom. Miss Brewer in this thing. Shalom. Sister Kim. Sons 50 and 5. I think that's our Ak out there in Columbus. Shalom to you and the fam. Your face, COE, I see you, sis. Pray everyone is doing well, feeling well, and being well. So we're gonna get right on in this thing. So here you have it. Our Matazadach coming to bless the TBT radio with his presence and everything the Most High has given him. So man, we're gonna dive right into it, man. For those that don't know, let them know who you are, man.
I am your humble brother, Matazadach. To a lot of you might know me as Yash, Young Yash, on YouTube and all your media platforms. But I'm just a servant, just doing what the Most High has blessed me with, using my talents and my gifts to try to bring forth fruits into the kingdom, man. A lot of you listeners and viewers know me personally, so I appreciate y'all brothers having me on, man. It's been long overdue.
Praises.
Hey, go ahead, Chop.
So real quick, cause we know you personally, and some of the people that may come and view this video, they may not. So where you from? So let the people know where you from originally.
So I am from Sin City, Ohio, Cincinnati, right? But as my brother Bar Razel stated, we reside down here in South Kakalaki.
South
Yeah.
Carolina. Oh,
He in
you
he
over
in the
there with
building too, I
Bar?
think.
You with Bar? Oh, I ain't know you was
I
over
think
there
that's
with Bar Isaiah. Look, I ain't even equate.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
So yeah,
man.
I'm down here with the Brunity, man, Gabar Moth,
Oh man.
Ramak, all them brothers, man. So yeah, I'm down here in South Carolina, but I congregate and gather with GOCC Charlotte or North Carolina.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
so yep, I'm down here in the South, man.
And
Getting it
Took my
in.
talents to the South, brothers.
Packed it up for good reasons, and we're gonna touch on that.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna
That's
touch
right.
on that. But go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, so man, hey, like I said, we've known this brother, before he's gotten to the point where he at now. We've grown, and we've gotten to a different level in this spiritual walk. I think we all have seen each other grow in certain areas. So we're gonna touch on it a little bit, man. So I know we may have had an assumption, right, of how you got to be or why you choose to be as strong as you is for the Most High. So give us a little spiel, and not just us, but the people, a little spiel on what was life like before Christ.
Um, Life before Christ, it was dark and void. It was darkness on the earth. No, man.
True.
True though. True. But no,
That was one of the best comebacks.
that was nice.
That was real nice.
brother.
You can tell. Hey, you can tell who be studying, boy, because they got them sarcastic.
No, man. So I was just, a young man, just trying to make my way through life, doing whatever was put in front of me. Just living, quote unquote, But all praise to the Most High. He brought Dawada along, my brother, and he was just encouraging me, like, yo, listen to this, listen to this video, listen to this video. We in the world, it ain't. I'm just trying to work, get a little money and go blow it and party, So I'm like, nah, I'm good, So time goes by, and I'm still out doing what I'm doing, and I end up getting into like 3 back-to-back car accidents.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 months worth of car accidents, and so one day we at work, me and him, and we driving forklifts at the time, and I come speeding by on the forklift. If y'all know us, y'all know we super silly and playful, So I come zooming by on the forklift. He stopped me like, bro, stop. I hit a U-turn, and he like, man, listen to this video. And I'm already, vexed in the spirit. Little did I know, from what's going on, and all the changes that that the Most High was trying to have me make, even before actually knowing Him. So I'm like, okay, all right, let me listen to this. And I never forget it, man. It was a brother and a sister. They was teaching the scriptures, right? And I think they brung out when Christ said, "Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword." And from there, I was like, oh my goodness. Hopefully this sword ain't coming for me. You hear me?
Factuals.
So from there, I just started, reading and just bogged down in the scriptures, man. Eating the roll, eating it as, man, listen, gluttony. Gluttony when it comes to the scriptures, man. And I went and told everyone that I knew. My family, that kind of, that sprinkled to get, most of my family into this walk. From just literally like that same day I stopped eating pork, just cut everything off that was wrong, and just spread it to my people and just started to develop myself, in the word, man. So that's how I entered. Thank the Most High. All praises to the Most High.
Oh, praises.
So, you know, because we know you, and we know like most of the fam is, you know, studying and seeking the Most High as best that they, you know, can, as we all are, right?
Mhm.
So, you know, most of us have difficulties, right? Sharing it with family. So, what do you think that you exemplified and you know that you did, you know, that the Most High was able to utilize you to touch as many of your family members, you know, as you did? Because, like, for those that don't know, you know, the fam is definitely deep within the faith. So
Right.
Yeah.
Cause real quick, what I want to do, um, I had a picture here. Where's that picture at? Of the family. Where did that picture
mm-hmm.
go? Cause the family is deep. The family is
and
Yeah.
let
deep.
alone and let alone, you know, like he said, his brother Dawda, the brother Dawda, he mentioned him, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is actually your what?
My brother.
Right. Blood brother.
Blood brother.
hmm Yep.
So
So let me go into that real quick, just
Oh,
a
go ahead. Go
tad
ahead. Go
bit.
ahead. Go ahead. I'm
So
still gonna find that, but go ahead.
how you get my bad?
No.
So Dawada is actually my uncle,
yeah, I was figuring that. I didn't want to be loud and wrong, but go
No. I
ahead.
thought I thought he was your blood brother.
but my mother had me when she was like 14, 13,
hmm
14, super young,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Okay.
And
So
I
you the
was
oldest.
raised.
hmm
Yeah, so I'm the oldest of my little siblings, but I was raised with them. So
hmm
Kita Kayala, she was like 7 or 8 when I was born.
Mm.
So I kind of came up with them. So they call me little brother. I call them sisters and brothers. You know, um, so that's why you hear me say that's my brother or that's my sister and all that. But I got my actual siblings, which are the light skinned ones. Them
Mm.
right.
Insider.
You know, the light skinned ones is my actual brothers and sisters. But you know,
Fine.
kind.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
God.
yeah. So you getting that picture. So
Yeah.
he's gonna share with us like I said, most as we all the dreams and aspiration that's coming into this faith. You think, man, when you get that word, man, it goes down sweet. You like everybody gonna love the taste of this.
hmm
And when that thing backfire on you, you know, you're like, what? How? This is impossible. So, but
right.
like I said, you was able to be, you know, the most I was able to use you and I, you know, to be strong instruments within your family. So I do
Dang.
want to know.
I
You
can't
share
find
that
the
with the
picture, but
people.
I should have pulled it when I saw it earlier in the month. I should have pulled it, but I can't find it. I don't know if it's on your page or if it's on somebody else's page where it was a picture of all y'all together.
For the last feast day, was that the last feast day we was
I don't
together?
know if it was the feast day or what. I don't know if it was a feast day or what, but it was the whole fam. It was the whole fam because it's probably about what's the number? Probably about like at least a good 10 of them. At least a good
I would
10.
say I would say that's actually walking the walk and talking the talk is probably about 5,
Mm.
you know, not including myself,
Okay,
you
okay,
know,
okay, okay, okay.
because the rest probably just have the understanding, but ain't really, doing what they're
Okay.
supposed to do.
Con.
Okay. So share it with us how that was, and y'all was able to connect and reach with them.
Yeah, with your family members and stuff.
Um, Dawada going he gonna resent me a little bit, but I don't really think he had too much of a part in that. You
We
know,
shall see. We shall see when he come on the show,
kind, kind.
huh?
Now, I don't think he didn't have a part. I think he was more of the waterer of the seed because everyone knows him to be the aggressive and the one that's like bam straightforward. It's going not really give you too much meekness, but just you do this and you're gonna do it right now, and that's the way and no other way around it.
mm,
But
Mm.
in all actuality, what Yasha said, he said, "He that cometh unto me is drawn by my Father."
Mm.
You know, right? So all I did was just told what I heard, what the spirit gave me. I just went to him and like, listen, if we don't repent, we gonna go to hell, you know. Um, and as it sounds easy, but my actions helped win them over as well. When they seen consistency and they seen the love, as Paul says, he was all things to all men. I think that's what kind of helped win the family over. When I was still operating as if I was in the world, but in all actuality, that was just to gain a soul. And if you know me, there's many other brothers in the body that I've brought into the truth, even down here. So it's just been, I thank the Most High for the gift of being a fisher, and being able to personally relate with people. And honestly, you brothers know, y'all been in this walk for a while. I can't really say that I did anything. I was just a mouthpiece to be there at the time.
You already put the precept. It don't nobody come to the your shop, but through the Father. The Father bring them to Him.
And the thing is, I think even with fishing, it plays a part. It's about timing. You can't go fishing at certain times and expect to catch. You see what I'm saying? So if you're being effective, that means Father's willing. Not me stepping outside of His boundaries, but you have to be led by the Spirit to know what time and be in the right places at the right time. So,
you know what though? I didn't know that at the beginning when I was doing some of that fishing, man. I was just zealous for the most part, and I would go when I seen and I can't even say me, man. It's the Spirit.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
I would just be I would just be obedient when the Spirit led me to speak. Like even to this day, I can be dealing with somebody that's seeing these person every day, but have not one urge to talk to them about the Most High. But then I go to somebody and see them for the first time and just have like the Most High, that fire that be in you. You gotta say something, I think that it's all in season, like y'all was saying.
In
I
season,
think that's what it was for
out
the
of
family.
season, boy. And hey, that's gonna be so essential in these times because it's happening. Because right now, it's like it's fishing season.
Yeah, boy, listen.
To an extent, you know what I'm saying. We know hunting is right around the corner.
Right.
For those that know,
listen, right around the corner. Yeah.
But for the most part, people are seeking. Just like them fishes, they hungry. They looking for a worm to get a bite. And that's what a lot of people they like. Man, all this going on. What is most people are looking to see what the scientists are saying, right?
Exactly,
but you got those that got, even if they was putting their faith off, stiff arming the Most High, didn't want to hear what moms and pops were telling them about the Most High, but they, like the scriptures say, train up a child what? In the way they should go, and they should not what? They should not depart. So they got to at least hear, so it's in you, So those is what the seed that was been planted in them from birth. From their upbringing, you can't deny it.
Not at all.
Especially seeing what we see now, you can't deny it, and that's what we got a lot of us here today too. So I'll call you all high for that, man. So
call you day. Yep.
I know you said something that was key though, and I think we all learned this, but everybody had the spiritual gifts, son. So when it comes to ministering the word, and I'm gonna go to the next point here in a second. What do you think is more important? The scripture or relating?
Man, listen. Man, was that a trick question, brother? Look, no, man, listen. I think you can't relate without the scriptures. You feel me? Like I can't learn how to be a servant if I don't serve first. You feel me? Like I can't teach the word if I don't know the word. You feel me? So I think it goes hand in hand. Like that's one thing about our folks, right? Our people, especially in captivity. When we see people talking about the word of God, they used to people coming to them and treating them as a project, right? Like you see churches out most of the time doing stuff, giving alms, giving stuff, treating people more so as a project. Our people need people that's, like you said, gonna relate. I'm gonna see you every day, or you gonna be in the courtroom with me. You gonna be the one that's going to be that same person that you are, that same righteous person when you see me in iniquity. You know, you ain't going to point the finger and shoot me down. You know, so it goes hand in hand. You know, we gotta condescend to our people. We gotta lower ourselves down and be meek, man, and not try to be judges all the time. We get the scriptures and we get puffed up. And I had this problem. You know, I came into the truth gun ho, put the pork down right now, or I'm gonna thrust you asunder with the spirit. You know, but we can't have that. We can't have that spirit, man. Our people gonna run from that. We are broken people. So without meekness and love and condescending and being able to relate, ain't nobody gonna hear us. But knowing the scriptures give us that understanding. So I think it go hand in hand.
Hey, great answer, man. So before we get ready to dive into the halftime, so we with relating to our people, right? When they see one that has, you know, when they see us going, you know, we don't try to put on a facade that we going so hard for the Most High, but we understand, you know, to what extent we have to go to keep ourselves from sinning, right? Mm-hmm. So it may be perceived that, you a holy roller, right? But that's not our mindset.
A holy roller.
have y'all been called that yet?
I got hit 1 or 2 times.
I got hit with that. I'm like, bro, I'm like Paul. I'm dying daily, and you talking about I'm a holy roller.
Right, brother. You don't understand the fight that we fighting out here.
Put some hands up in the comments if you've been hit with the holy roller yet.
The holy roller, yo. That's new. That's a new one for me.
Yeah, I got hit twice. One in Mississippi and one when I was in Kentucky. I know. I know. Mama gonna say something about it, but we was called when we was at our last job. We was called the 3 Holy Children.
Yeah, because we were, you know, because they knew what we was about. Like we weren't trying to force it on anybody, but like when they eat swine, we're like we can't partake in it. Like what? No.
But if I may, when we read the scriptures, you know, this is for people who was watching. When we read the scriptures, though, the things that please the Most High is that zealot spirit, that zealous soul, that's bold. You know, and this has been going around in the Carolinas, man. We've been discussing this, you know, how to be zealous and what is pleasing in the sight of the Most High, man. We know that the Bible, we know that the scripture says, "Vengeance is mine, saith the Most High," right? But we go back and we look and we see those ones that was forcibly, and you can read this in the Testament of Asher, actually. The ones that was forcibly, you know, if we seeing swine, we smacking it out the person's hand, you know, using wisdom, of course, you know, but we real zealous for the law. The Most High rejoiced in them men. Phineas, Gideon, you know, but you know, the ones that was zealous. You ain't about to disrespect my power and get away with it. You know, that's what pleased the Most High. But in the world, that's evil.
Right.
So for the listeners and people that's out there, you got to understand what pleases the Most High to understand us.
True.
That's why we all together, because we believe.
When he went in there and started flipping them tables over.
Man, listen. But to the outsider, they would have been like, yo, he's unholy. You should live and let live, you know. But to the ones who know the word, man, yeah. So it's a zeal that we gotta have, you know. Anybody who follows God in Christ, anybody who reads their Bible, it's a certain zeal to make you separate yourself from these modern day Pharisees and Christians and Muslims and all these other religious sections. It's a zeal that you show for the Most High that's going to separate you, man. You know, you got to stand firm, not only, you know, taking the beam out your own eye, but, you know, making
we
sure
gotta
others.
we gotta eventually cross that bridge of being able
Yeah,
to help getting the beam out of others. Can't be
con,
getting the beam out of our eye the whole time and getting to the kingdom. You gonna trip and
right,
fall somewhere.
Right.
So
exactly, con.
so the reason why I was asking that, why I was drumming it up to, okay, when people see us, they like, man, I don't know how you got to that point. We like, man, we still battling, right? So what is one of the strongest strongholds, right, that you dealt with, and I'm asking you to bring this out to maybe help a young brother that may not be in the faith that's come across this video, or a young brother, or just a brother or sister that's in the walk that may be struggling with it. Tell them what it is and how you overcame it.
The biggest stronghold. See, I like these conversations, man, because when you don't speak on these things, these spirits get comfortable, right?
Come on
bring
now.
it out.
Bring it all the way out.
I think the ones that was battling for me was obviously fornication, and marijuana, weed, because I was always, first of all, I didn't start smoking until I was a little older, actually, till a little bit before I came into the walk with the Most High. So I never seen it as a problem, right? Even a little bit, through the truth in the beginning stages of my walk, man, it was always something that was like, I won't be a slave to it, but I won't deny it. You feel me? But in all actuality, it was spirits that came with being high, right? The spirit of knowledge. I'm not gonna say wisdom. I'm gonna say knowledge, right? You start smoking, you think you the smartest person in the world. You an artist, you a rapper, you a theologist, you the studier of maps and you ready to do whatever. You think you just wise, right? That's an ancient demon, right?
And if I may say something right there, because that's why it's called a gateway drug. You allowing a demon in, it's feeding this information, and now you think you're on this higher level. You on a higher level.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not the highest, which comes through what? The
All
Holy
power.
Spirit, right? But you dealing with a spirit. But go ahead,
Con, that's fact.
Come on,
that's
bring
fact.
it out, Doc.
And then you got the spirit of gluttony, right? Spirit of gluttony. But people listen, and I'm dropping this because a lot of folks, when they deal with weed, it's from the ground and you don't hear nobody dying from it and all this, all these things to excuse the iniquity. And I was this guy. So that's why I can speak boldly on it.
Say true.
They like, you ain't seeing people die and ain't getting killed from this, but you seeing a lot more of depression. You seeing a lot more of stress, worry, care, lust. But as I was saying, so you got the spirit of knowledge, like Shem said, opening up your vessel for these spirits of old, right? So they come in and give you these understandings. Then you got the spirit of gluttony. Y'all know about that thing.
Man,
they got the whole bag of chips named Munchums. A bunch of chips in one bag.
And I was talking to a brother, he trying to cross over and dedicate his life, right? But I put this perspective to him, like, okay, let's look at what Christ said in Matthew 24, right? It's a famine coming. Keep that in mind. It's a famine coming. It's inevitable, right? And if you so caught on this marijuana, when the famine comes and you still hooked on smoking the marijuana, when you can't feed that demon, then what?
Come on, man.
Listen,
you gonna see how the real effects of marijuana then. But go ahead, I ain't gonna take the flow. But go ahead.
Exactly.
Woo.
Hey, nah, bro, you dropping it. We can't halt the spirit, man. But these are, these is facts. These are the things that we don't look at. These are the things that I didn't look at because I didn't have the knowledge of my fathers. Right? I didn't have the understanding that the Most High gave to our people. So we dealing with that gluttony spirit, that spirit that come in and make you want to eat. And I've heard people say that they smoke weed for some medical disorder where you can't eat, where you don't have an appetite. So they would smoke weed so that they can get an appetite, but not looking at it from the spiritual side, where this whole spirit is in my body now, and it's eating and drinking, right? So go ahead, Shem. Come on, brother.
I'm just saying,
Listen.
like, and see, this is the importance of having all our records. Because see, if the pastor was teaching the truth of all truths and teaching the books that the disciples in Christ was teaching from, they would know and be able to identify, okay, wait up. What am I letting in here?
Exactly.
Why do people say this is a gateway drug?
Mm-hmm.
And see,
like, if you read the Bible, you'll understand why. You know,
and see, I couldn't never, just, and this is just me personally, I couldn't never get into smoking. Like, I can count on one hand how many times I just smoked. And then, especially when I left from up north, went down south, I definitely didn't do it anymore because I didn't trust anybody. I seen people get messed up on the behalf of smoking and stuff. And one thing I can say, the reason why I just couldn't get into it, I was social when I did things. I was a social drinker. I was a social smoker. When it came to actually smoking, it felt so not normal to me when I would smoke with my friends, and then it'd be like 5 minutes later, everybody gone. I'm like, hold on, where y'all going? I thought we was gonna do this together and just stay together and ride this thing out. They're like, nah, I gotta go home. Like, why you going home? Now I'm by myself trying to make myself feel unhigh. And I'm sitting up there focusing real hard, like,
oh boy.
Yeah,
well, I was tweaking it. I couldn't do it no more. I tell you that.
Yeah, but that's what it is. You got the spirit of the knowledge from the old, the spirits of old, these wisdom, these wise demons. Let's be honest, these wise demons. That's been here for a good time. The demon of gluttony, and the demon of the sluggard demon. Right? These are all these spirits. No, go ahead, bro.
Because you just hit a key point. And see, like you said, though, these wise demons, right? This is why some of our people they gravitate to this marijuana so heavy, and that's caught up in whether it be Egyptology or all these different levels of knowledge, because we know what Daniel said, right? In the last days, what? Knowledge shall increase.
Knowledge shall increase.
Okay. Now you got more demons. People willingly opening their vessels up for demons, and now they think they wise beyond measure, and we bringing them the highest knowledge that there could be, and they think they too,
folk
know too much.
I'd be like, since it's called the living room, can you actually die in it? I'm like, what?
Yeah. You slow for that.
But I was saying, I'm like, they come out, it's the craziest stuff. It makes sense, but be quiet, bro.
And I'm talking about
that's foolish questions right there.
At that particular point, they think they deep. They real deep.
Real deep.
They deep in something.
Yeah, like what?
They deep in something. It's called delusion. It ain't.
That's right. Strong delusion.
Boy.
You believe in lies. And man, being on the streets and actually talking to our people and doing the work, man, and you always 90% of the time, it'd be a solid person, solid person, most humble person, do anything for you. But that spirit that has them captured, has them captive in their own body. Most of the time coming from that, bro, from weed. So for me, I'm like, man, it took the Most High to kind of just help me keep my mind occupied, and I had to really want to give it up. I had to really want to give it up. One thing about sin is, if it manifests, and Yasha said this, if it manifests in your mind, it's going to go, well, if it manifests in your heart, it's going to go to your mind, right? Because they one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm thinking about it, eventually I'm going to have to act on it. Like Adam said in the book of Adam and Eve, he like, listen, Most High, if you don't tell me that I can marry Eve, I'm going to do it anyway, just because that's the way the wicked heart work. You feel me?
Right.
If you plant that seed in my mind and I don't rebuke it right away, it's going to manifest itself, right? So
Man.
that's how we got to conquer it, man. We got to nip it in the bud, like Christ told us. When it comes to the spirit of the law, man, that's the same way when we battling these sins. We got to nip them in the bud. Even if I get a little thought about it, I'm instantly cutting it off because I know it's defiling my temple. It's defiling my temple, right? And people don't, when you talking to people about weed or marijuana or any type of drug, cigarettes, you know, Black and Miles, because our people still think that them are okay. When you talking to them about these things and you go into the, you know, 1 Corinthians chapter 3, and Paul talking about defiling the temple and all that, they take that lightly, right? Because it's not saying specifically, hey, don't do this or do that. But we know how the Most High treated the temple back when it was a standing building. You know, those priests was getting pulled out with bells on their waist if they was defiled, you know.
Factuals.
So we supposed to treat our temple like that, you know, because the spirit is not going to dwell with us. We won't have sound wisdom and instruction. We're not going to know which way to go in these last times if our temple is defiled. And this is what we watch, what we listen to, you know, what we put in our vessels, everything, man. So I think for me, that was my biggest battle. You know, once I got married, fornication was shut down, right?
Call you down.
All praises.
All praises. So I think the biggest battle was marijuana for me, man. So, but the Most High allowed me to help me to overcome it, and I had to want it for myself. You know, the Most High is not a musician. He don't just bam and you got it. He wants you to work. He want to see what you gonna do.
And another thing we have to do, it's like this is what it is, and this is what the word said. This is what Yeshua said, right? The thing is, we have to be truthful with ourselves, right? Because Yeshua said, what? The truth shall make you what? Free. Which leads to what's the next step of getting rid of these things. With being truthful, then you have to make a what? A confession that you may be what? Healed.
That's right.
So with that, man, we're gonna get ready to go into the music side of things. And for those y'all know, we've been on our entrepreneurship on these last few broadcasts, but we're taking it back with the music. So we're gonna get ready to dive into some of the music that I got.
All praises.
Like I said, the first song that we played tonight was off the project, the Transition Part 1. Correct?
Part 1.
Yep.
Part 1, baby. Part 1.
But we've been blessed tonight with an exclusive.
Yeah.
So stay tuned so you can get that and more coming out. This halftime.
It's halftime already, man. I was just getting warmed up.
I will therefore that men pray everywhere. Activate them holy hands. Lifting up holy hands. Activate.
Heavenly Father.
Activate.
Holy Spirit.
Activate. When I cry, find them holy hands. Anoint me, elder, with holy hands. Put them all together, we got holy hands. Sanctify the Sabbath, the holy church. Out street preaching, it's the holy work. On the way to Zion, it's the holy plan. Out of captivity to the holy land. Praise and raise. Holy hands. 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 Clap, clap, clap. Holy hands. Clap, 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 clap.
Lights off, mute and everything. Okay, so we back. So Hope y'all enjoyed that commercial there. Our brother Deacon Balas got God's Foundation. Look. Make sure y'all go to the website. The website is also, it'll be in the description as well for y'all to go get that TBT radio package. It helps the brother, support his family, and it also helps us support the show as well. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, go tell somebody, share this thing throughout the four corners of the earth, you understand me? So, we about to get ready to get into this exclusive real quick. Judge Me. So,
tell them a little bit about this before we dive into it.
Yes, sir.
Man, listen. You ain't heard it?
No. We always.
We saved it for. We want to hear it with the people. We together.
The togetherness.
Okay. Well, listen. Without any further ado, unless you want me to explain,
just a little bit. You ain't gotta go all the way in, but just
a little bit.
Just a little tight.
Man, listen. One thing for me when it comes to music, man, even though we have a lot of quality, I have a lot of quantity, a lot of songs. For me, it's like if the spirit ain't moving it ain't working. Sometimes I could sit and listen to 1,000 beats, not make up one song, right? And then sometimes you just be sitting there, and then it's like, write this down. Pull up this beat.
Ooh.
So this was one of them songs, man. I'm like, listen, the Most High, I've done a lot of evil, I've been wicked, but I know you gonna judge me, right? So when you do that, have mercy on me. I can go out and live this life and try to be this, be better than my brothers and my sisters, my nation. But in all actuality, that's vanity. And ain't nothing gonna happen to me but unrighteousness. I'm gonna get judged. So this song was inspired by just self-reflection more so. So y'all hear the song, man.
So without further ado, we about to get into this track real quick. Judge Me. You heard it here first at TBT Radio and nowhere else.
Let's get it.
It's only one judge, a higher. When that judgment comes, what side you want to be on? What end you want to be on? Who you choosing? Ask yourself. Sit in deep thought and ponder that. I know judgment comes from his seat. Evil rebuke when he speak. I'm not exempt from this decree. Dying in sin burns to the third degree. Father, please send your word to me to keep and nourish me, to keep me from that old man flourishing. I cringe at the thought of going back to sin, but I know Satan playing to win. His attacks have no end. I've seen a lot come and go. Strong men crumble and fold. My heart hurt like brethren, where did you go? You stop running the road. Don't gas out, pace yourself. Here come the fiery darts, brace yourself. There's no other way. I know evil is at its peak. We can't see through the dark. Sometimes we miss the mark, but just keep it moving. It ain't no losing. The bands of evilness were loosened on Judgment Day. He's choosing.
Live this life to the best of my ability. I can take on all the expensive things. That's vanity. I can live how I want. I can do what I want. But I know at the end of all my days, you will judge.
Real judgment comes from the Father, not from man's mouth. I want a mansion in your kingdom, not a little house. You sent your spirit like fire from above to burn me out. Sprinkle with a little touch of love to purge my doubts. Come on, power, search my brain, my heart, and try me. Hope you don't find none of the fleshly traits inside me. I just want your spirit inside. Rawawak be the guide. Help me to cancel all them thoughts that make that old man rise. Because your words say, what it say? The wages of sin is death. When my spirit is upright, my flesh low to the left. It's like a blow to the chest. Whenever I think of evil thought, the wicked ways of a man is smarter. You like a beetle's heart. Bring light when you see me dark. Don't let the covenant lead his heart. Wherever you send me, I pray that I leave your mark. So it's seed in the people's hearts. If any sin, don't let it it be my fault. Please cleanse out me from secret
I can
faults.
live this life to the best of my ability. I can take on all the expensive things that's vanity. I can live how I want. I can do what I want. But I know at the end of all my days, you will judge me. You will judge me.
All right.
You will judge me.
I ain't got them vocals like that, but Young Yaz, we gonna let Young Yaz sing it. You touch me. You gotta unmute your mic. Yeah, y'all gotta unmute y'all mics. Yeah, unmute your mics.
Oh, praise. I hear you, brother. I hear you, brother.
I ain't got the vocals like I want. You know, I'm gonna keep on practicing, letting auto tune take the lead. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Hey, at least you honest though. At least you all
Hey, that's right.
with it.
Look. Ain't no need to big cap, wizard cap. No, not me.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let's dive into it, man. What the people been waiting for, you know, with the time we have left. So, if you haven't heard, where can they find the project? Name of the project, what inspired the name, and where can they find it? Now that was an exclusive. This one, that's unreleased work right there, right?
Yeah.
But let's tell them about what they can get now.
Man, okay, so you know you can go back and get Four Fingers was the first project.
I gotta just go straight to it because I got a question for you.
Okay.
You about to go through the whole catalog. We're gonna wait on that, and then we can touch on that. Yeah. So, but this project, let's touch on this project.
So this is the transition part one, man. So just my whole life transition, moving away from my body, well the section of the body, Cincinnati, and moving away from my family, everything that I hold dearly to me, and leaving all that, transitioning from a boy to a man, more so, just growing in the grace of the Most High and learning how it is, what it means to be independent and to not be the one that people can run to for relief, but letting people allow themselves to grow. I was always the peacemaker amongst the people, the church, my family. I was always gathering people together, trying to do things with everybody, and it was the Most High moved me away from that, not only for my own personal gain and my own personal growth, but for others to see where they stand without someone influencing them. So it was a transition, man, just transitioning from a boy to a man, learning what it means to be on my own, and lean on the rib that the Most High gave me, and just growing as a man, as a young man. So it's transitioning from the old to the new, walking in Matazadach, seeking righteousness, as my name, that's my name means, to reach for righteousness. So just transitioning.
Yeah, because you did have a growth period, because I remember Yahweh Shai, then Young Yash. It went from Yahweh Shai, Young Yash, to now we have Matazadach, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Deacon Yakad and
shout out Deke.
For bringing that name forth for me, man. And but it was me. Y'all brothers know me. And I always was trying to just strive for righteousness, not only for myself but for everyone else around me. And that's what my name means, to reach for righteousness. So this transition, man, it was just inspired by just my growth. Some of the songs sound different from what you probably used to. Been trying to change it up and let the Spirit lead, and not doubting my musical gifts. I hear people say that Matazadach couldn't do a solo project. You know, I needed Dawa to be with me, and you know, I couldn't handle a whole CD by myself, and you know, all that stuff. And I used to take all that stuff, like, you know, my voice, I got a unique voice. So, you know, people would talk about that. You know, I used to take all that stuff and let it, you know, minimize what the Most High gave me. And that's one thing we can't do. Let nobody stop the gift that the Most High gave.
And I think that's a struggle we have. It definitely, because we struggle with the syndrome of crabs in the bucket.
Factuals.
You know, we definitely consider what each other say. That's why Paul tell you, especially as more as we see the day approaching, encourage one another to do works. Yeah, we need that. You know, if you're gonna bring criticism, let it be in meekness. You know, consider what he, man. See, I'm about to go into a whole preceptual, you know, but in Galatians where he tell you about considering thyself. He that is strong, you bring your brother up in a way in which you consider yourself in the way that you're bringing them up. All right, that's how we supposed to do it. So if you want to bring it, do it to where it's a healing instead of a bringing down. You got some chop. I can see it on you.
Yeah, cause like the spirit is heavy right there. Like, cause I didn't put the video out yet because I was skeptical about putting it out. You know, because I don't want people to think that I'm shooting shots at people, because I generalize things when I speak about things. I generalize things because I talk to a lot of people. I interact with a lot of people, you know, whether it be at work or personal, truth, out of truth, it don't matter. The Most High had blessed me to get to a new level of peace. And, you know, listening to what you were saying, you know, I just speak on a little bit of the video. We got to reach a new level of peace in our mind, regardless of whether somebody agree with whatever we do or disagree. As long as it ain't unrighteous, what we doing, you know, you can speak your piece. You can be honest with me. I can be honest with you. But it's not going to change, you know, my emotional state. It's not going to make me feel this way. It's not going to make me feel that way. It's like, okay, I can accept that. I can internalize that and be at peace whether I agree or disagree, or be at peace whether you agree or disagree with me. Right. And we got to find that new level of peace. That's a whole, like, the Father was like, look, don't trip about what nobody say about you. Don't trip about what nobody may say about the people you with. It's like, okay, cool. That's how we. That's
why the scriptures tell us that we should have one counselor. Everybody opinion don't always matter.
Factual.
And you know the spirit that one can be coming with, man. And that's why I tell a lot of folks, man. And that's why we kind of fell back on the whole music thing before this transition project. You know, y'all know from being in Ohio, we used to have content all the time. Song here, studio session here, studio session there. We stopped all that. You know, not only from me moving, but just period, because music is competitive in the world, right? So you constantly striving to be better than your neighbor, and you still see that, bro. You still see that within our culture,
and that's
right
why
now.
When, like, you know, because when they had like horse races, that's why they put the blinders on them. They don't want the horses to worry about the other horses that's running on the side of them. If you run your race and stay in your lane, you ain't got to compete with nobody else. You know, there's no reason.
Run your race.
Just run your race. Don't worry about what they doing beside you. You know, this is your lane right here. Run your lane. The Most High made everybody to do what they did, they do individually. It's just you putting your brick in here, and I'm putting my brick in here.
We getting the same reward. If people understand that we receive the same reward, they wouldn't do these things, right?
But this is the thing. What we got going on is we got the right arm telling the left arm not to do what it's supposed to do. We got the eye telling the ear don't do what it's supposed to do. Just because I'm not the one that do the visual, I'm the hearing, bro.
Right. You got a real good part, brother. You know.
Yeah. Don't work together.
Yeah.
And that's what this thing is about here. You know, bringing things together. And I'll say this, you know, concerning your music. When I first heard your sound, instantly I knew it was different. you know, like you said, with the sound of your voice is like real different. So it sets you apart from other people, and that's what I love about music. I love people that, you know, have a set apart sound, and you know they just do things set apart. Even your beat selection is set apart. You know, you'll know as soon as that beat turn on. Matazadach picked that beat. I heard a song that was on because, you know, for y'all that may not know, Matazadach and Uncle Dowie that's why I call him. I call him Uncle Dowie. Dowie baby. That's my baby right there. What I'm telling you. Look, Matazadach and Uncle Dowie are responsible, you know, through the Spirit of the Most High, for bringing in who we all know as Sap Squad, or, you know, Sleep, and, you know, Shadaya War and those brothers. It was a song that was on there, and it was like automatically I knew he picked that beat. He made that song, even though he was on that album. I said Matazadach did that one.
How about that Wolf, you decide the day of the Lord? Did you pick that beat?
No, that was there. Yeah. So you know what? For that song, man, me and Ari Ya'ala, Bone actually had that beat as well. And he had the little part that he did, he had that to that beat as well. So when I brought the beat, I'm like, man,
look at this spirit, boy.
It just right. Look how the Father worked. Like I said, you put your brick, I put my brick. It all just come together.
Build it up.
And then we got a building. See what we doing? Yeah. We wonder why we ain't got a house yet, because everybody holding their brick over there.
Yeah.
Brick over there.
I ain't letting my brick touch this brother's brick.
But what you got on, like what Sean said, you got the ear telling the eyes what not to do. It's like somebody put a brick in, they be like, that brick don't go there. It's like, hold on. I ain't gonna take my brick down.
You ain't even tried it yet. You gonna give it a second. Let it marinate.
Nah, this brother brick is not. It's not clay red. It ain't the proper tint. You know, so he can't go into the house.
Yeah, but besides that, like, you know, I'm still always a big fan of the music, because like even I don't want to go into it before Sean bring it up.
Yeah, you know we're going into it.
I was going into
you already know. Let's go ahead and dive into it, because we jumping up on them hours, man. Hey, it's a chemistry. See, you can tell it's a chemistry here. That the spirit is just bouncing, man. Y'all see that, man? So all praise to the Father for that.
I mean, we you know, we've been together, my brothers. You know, it's always smoother when you know somebody. You know.
But like I said, but even then, like we haven't seen each other in how long now?
Yeah,
bro, it's been probably about like 2 years.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why
2 years.
That's why physical connections it's not really what actually matters. It's the spiritual connection.
Factual.
One mind.
That's what's forever right there. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you can't break it, and they know that. That's the threat, fam. Our weapons are not carnal.
Man.
God, let that sizzle on y'all spirit right there.
God, let that thing drop. Sprinkle that sauce right there. That was sauce right there.
Man. So diving into
the said they love that song. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Man,
that boy, that's still vibing. And how many years it's been back? So
man, like 3 or 4, yeah.
They classics. Yeah. They certified classics through and through.
And we're gonna touch on one of your main.
COE, TBT Radio, stamp of approval, all classics.
Man,
all classics.
All crazy.
So I want to ask, and we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. So I know we all got our own favorite. For those that have heard the transition, part 1, you know, type in, you know, comment your favorite song on the project. But I know you can't be biased. But man, which song that you feel like you connected with the most?
Listen, brother, listen.
Here we go.
Yeah, listen. I'm my biggest critic, right? If you ask my wife, yo, she be like, you always hate everything that you do, right? So I think my favorite song on the CD, man, is the Ain't No Way song, the last song on the CD with the 2 sisters.
The
bonus track. And if you listen to it, it sounds like the quality is horrible. I actually did the chorus and my verse on GarageBand, right?
Yeah, I noticed
horrible quality. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell it because I know I heard the voice bounce off one wall at least.
But though,
but hey, the spirit though.
Yeah, and that's what it was. Like, I'm like, listen, this song sounds good no matter what is, what it's done on, because it's all spirit, And when I hear that song, man, it always make me look, man, listen, I was going to pick that song to be one of the songs tonight. But personally, I think that's my favorite song, man, because them sisters got on there and they just poured out.
Shout out to them sisters. What's their name? Shout out to those sisters, man.
They reside in the Carolina body. Sister Nola James.
Shout out Sister Nola.
Shout out
and Sister Renee. Sister Renee, man. Them
you could hear their spirit on it though.
Man, yeah, like and it's humility as women should have, and it's like poured out on the track, bro. Like, so I'm like, man, listen, I can't. That's like grieving the Holy Spirit for me to not put this song out because it doesn't sound as great a quality as the other one.
And let me say this because I know I won't dive into. We're gonna have a show. Maybe you can make sure you put that on your account. I'm gonna make sure I tag you when we do that show. The importance of quality and presentation with this ministry.
That's right.
I ain't gonna even dive all the way into it because, like you said, you never know when the spirit is gonna be so heavy on the track. And if you didn't half-weight it, we didn't shorthanded the Father.
Right. But I would put that on both sides.
And I'm not saying you, I'm just saying us, the mindset we're getting into now. Because matter of fact, let's dive into this right quick because we're gonna keep it in the music thing. I'm gonna bring this article real fast. We ain't gonna even dive into all of it. I just want your spill on it. Me myself, I'm gonna bring an article, right?
Brother, listen, I'm here, brother. Listen, I thought it was gonna be longer. I'm excited, yo.
We're just trying to, like I said, we're trying to do it professional, keep it in the hour, within the quality hour, man, as we grow and Father's willing, man, we'll, have a long the people want to go, we'll go.
Y'all gonna get y'all Elder Ricardo and be like, yeah, brothers, I'm gonna just come on here for a good, hot hour. Then it'll be 5 hours later.
Right. Because if you notice, when they first started, they was like hour 30.
Yeah, hour 30 solid. Yeah.
Now you get you a young 5-hour video.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
If you stick with it, boy. But yeah. So we got a topic, a hot button topic we're gonna talk on, right? Speak about real quick.
Come on.
And it's in the vein of what we just speaking about and why it's important. The presentation and the quality. Man, Chop, when you got it, let me know, or if you want me to go ahead and read it.
You up? Go ahead. I'm up.
All right. So I'm just gonna read the letterhead and just a little bit of it, right? So a lot of y'all may know, he's well known, famous, doing good for himself according to the world in Satan's kingdom, right? You may know this rapper by the name The Baby, right?
Oh man, this brother.
yeah, that guy. So so I'm just gonna read the article. I mean, a lot of you already know, but if not, we'll touch on a little bit of it. So I'm gonna read the letterhead. It says The Babies. Yeah, now I looked this word up, y'all, and now it has escaped me, but I'm gonna say it the best way I can. Lala Plaza gig canceled his.
So that's why we heard that earlier. Huh?
Yeah, I got to see. I'm like, what is this? I ain't in. Yeah, I'm not in the world. So the new stuff they got going on. Only words I'm learning is like blasphemy and all those different things. What it is, abomination. I'm looking for the big words like that. Everything the Father said to look out for. But yeah, so his gig is canceled after. Speaking of abomination, right? All right, canceled after his comments about the LGBTQRST, all the way down plus community. Yeah. So I don't know if y'all saw the video, and the video definitely don't do that one. But he's very graphic on there, and it lets you know what. Because I think you said something earlier, being careful what you let come in, right? Mm-hmm. This is why it's so important for us to push this truth music and this spiritual music for our children and for even the ones in the adults, right? Because I heard someone say that music is like it's like a medicine. And I'm gonna leave that right there. So we gotta get that. So we gotta push it and let the Spirit continue to feed us with it. So I know you said something earlier about letting certain things in, right? Let's refer to Paul. He says, evil communication do what?
Corrupt good manners, baby.
So this is communication, let alone what visuality can do to the mind, to the spirit. So yeah, if you're gonna listen to it, just listen to the the audio, the visual. Don't do it. But
don't do it.
He goes in and he speaks about this community. I'm gonna stick to the article though, man. It says rapper the Baby will not perform at, and this is not the only gig. It was a couple of them, but like I said, this is just the article I pulled. Rapper the Baby will not perform at the 2021 Lollapalooza music festival. After all, his scheduled headline set was canceled last minute, amiding controversy over his recent homophobic comments. Organizations of the 2001 gig, I'm just say that music festival in Chicago have canceled the Baby's headline performance in controversy over his recent homophobic comments. The 29-year-old rapper who had expressed excitement over his set that was scheduled to take place Sunday, August the 1st, has not responded directly about the decision. His rep had an immediate comment when reached by E! News. So I don't go all the way into it, so we know which way this is going, right? And like I said, we don't condemn none of the, those that live that lifestyle. We can't condemn you because Christ said, judge unless you be judged. We just speak truth, right? In facts. So everyone, what one of the things Elder always speak on, he says, time and chance happen to all men, right?
All men,
so, hey, everybody can repent. That's what we stand on at TBT Radio, because that's the truth.
That's right. That's true.
We don't stand on our own opinion. If I don't care what lifestyle you've lived, if you repent, accept truth, accept what thus said the Lord, hey, come on in. We're gonna keep an eye on you, but come on in. But
big fact.
You gotta be retarded.
I ain't want to say.
But no, it's true.
You gotta go get the project and know what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's right. All praise.
But we got to make that disclaimer because we won't make it seem like it's an attack. But it seems like this brother that is hetero is being attacked. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna toss it out and see. This is why I'm pointing out the fact about, since we're talking about your music and the truth music, whole movement, right? What do you say to something like this, man? Seeing what we stand for and what's going on in the world, why do you think they doing this to this brother? Is this something that should be allowed? And give us your spiel on it.
Listen, man, Satan's kingdom is full of confusion, brother. 1 minute they rejoice in someone doing the right thing, then the next minute they shoot him down, right? To me, holy as a whole, the brother's an evil brother. But the Most High says he uses the wicked to be his sword, right? In the book of Psalms. So we us together, we offer righteousness. Somebody gonna have to, you're gonna have people in the world that's gonna be, a little rough when it comes to their, expressing themselves concerning what they deem to be as offensive, or what they deem to be as not right to them, right? So with that being said, with him talking about homosexuality, I talk about homosexuality. I wouldn't attack a homosexual, but I will tell you that it's not pleasing in the sight of the Father, and I give you all the scriptures and give you an understanding in the proper rebuke within the spirit of love and meekness. But when it comes to entertainment, man, I expect them to be hot and cold. 1 minute they love someone, 1 minute they hate someone, 1 minute they uplifting them. 1 minute they shooting their character down. Entertainment has nothing to do with us. It's literally what it is. So when I see things like this, it's nothing. It's just another breeze, another thing to get our minds out of where it's supposed to be at. And that's the attacking of the men. That's the war against righteous men, masculinity, heterosexuals, as they call us, right? Someone who's pro woman.
Right.
You know,
Hetero-
there's
y'all
one.
get that? I just
Yeah.
heard it. Heterosexual. We are the head, but I don't know. Go ahead.
Come on.
Kind.
Come on.
Y'all see dropping them jewels,
Come
brother.
on. Come
I
on.
just
on.
heard it. Yeah.
Come on.
You
Go
know,
ahead.
but it's a all out assault on men. You know, any type of masculinity is bad. You know, whether it's in the world or even in our houses sometimes. You know, and especially dealing with women or anyone who doesn't understand the Most High, you know, because they don't see strong, powerful men as what they should see him for. You know, a true man is humble, he's meek, but he's a lion as well.
Mm.
You know, and when they get that in this world as a woman, they get that and be like, okay, that's controlling.
Right. And it's like they're trying to take the lion out of us.
Yeah, you can't have an aggression. You can't be aggressive and bold with your speaking, because that forces someone to kind of humble themselves, right? So that's an attack. The scriptures say that men in the last days will be as fine gold. It will be rare. It will be hard to find an actual man. Bro, listen, you know, I got to go to the store. When they're shopping for clothes, I got to go in there and ask them if they got men's clothes, dog. Because everything is skin tight.
Bro, you can't go into a store. I go to some of these stores, you know, the style stores like City Trend and different things like that to get jeans. I'm thinking I'm about to get me a nice, good, decent pair of jeans that fit well on me. I get home, because of all of that stuff going on, you can't go into the rooms and try nothing on no more. So I bring my pants home and I put my pants on. I'm like, I got them a size bigger. Things, them things is just like
the boy didn't grab some Huggies.
Bro,
that's why. Look, that's why I'm about to look cargos. That's it. All right, look.
It's like they shrink. It's like they shrink when you get them to the house, though.
But y'all still talking about the skinny jeans. Y'all ain't seen the Daisy Dukes they got now?
I ain't playing with them.
Above the knees. Above the knees.
I ain't playing.
That the guys is wearing now.
They Daisy Dukes, but they don't even come up over
the man
over
Daisy Dukes.
But I'm saying they don't even come up over the man's butt. Not only do they cut off at the knees, you seeing the whole man's behind. It's like what you got going on here?
I think when it comes to this the baby dude though, man, you know, people have been so far gone. Our people have been so far gone that we look at these cats as leaders. You know, not having no shepherd. You know, the people go astray, as the scriptures would say. You know, our people have gone astray, and we rely on these public entertainers to be our actual guides and leaders, right? So I'm not, like you said earlier, we're not here to condemn anyone. I'm never going to condemn nobody. If anyone know me, you know, I'm going to cut you up and heal you at the same time. You feel me? So entertainment is tough to weigh in on entertainment. You know, I can tell you the agenda, the demasculating of the men, the feminizing the men. But when it's entertainment, man, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to have new things that pop up. You know, this brother is disrespectful to this person. This person is in an affair with this person. This person just got locked up for some things he did 25 years ago. You know, it's supposed to be like that. It's Hollywood. That's entertainment. It's a whole spirit and a demon that's controlling Hollywood.
And they tearing
You
us
know?
down bit by bit right now because like everybody that we viewed as a man, you know, whether it be television or music, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly,
let's be specific.
T.I., who else just got hit? Lil Boosie. Like Lil Boosie, he was out here playing both sides of the field. It was like within the same week, he like get the jab, I'm gonna get you, you know, a t-shirt or something, you know, I'm gonna do something for you. I'm like, what? That ain't enough for me. But then in the same week, you get to talking about you know, with the baby that went through. Now they cutting your legs off from up under you. Now you ain't got a leg to stand on. And we saw these people as the big OGs, the big gangsters and stuff like this, and or you know, like Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. You know, Bill Cosby was a you know, in the TV show that he had, he was a stand up. You know, he was a stand up man. And a lot of my morals and ethics I got from watching the Cosby Show. You know, and different things like that. I know he did what he did. Now I ain't justifying what you know, what Shotgun Bill did, but you know, but that's what I call him. That's Shotgun Bill right there. I don't care. But
hey, he out here like Elder showed us, man. He out here talking about Shalom and Shalom and everything. So man, they see
repentance for him.
They see the awakening. Why they have to defeminize us, man, is because Genesis, right? Who shall rouse him up? The arousal,
Lion of Judah, baby.
It's unstoppable. It's unstoppable.
Yeah,
it's unstoppable. And the rest of the tribes is coming. And you're gonna foul in line. So in the battle axe, and I'm gonna leave it at that because you speaks about it. We're born to rule. Somebody dropped that, right? Let's dive back into this music. Let's get to some of them. Couple people drop their faves in there, right?
How do I see this? Can I see this?
Okay, let me. I'm gonna just share the screen with you here, and let me see if I can share some of this with you here.
Yeah. Let me know you got it so I can announce some of our listeners. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all for tapping in with us and Matazadach.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the support, man, and the love, man. This album has got so much support. You know, the people just actually did the donation for the video, so we got that coming very soon. You know, for the people, man. Everything that we do is for you. You know, so if you got any feedback, anything that you would like to see, any songs that you would like, you know, us to make for you. You know, a lot of people say when they do their music, they do it for the lost. You know, but we do it for everyone.
It won't let me choose that one specifically.
So you gotta take my word this time. But we got Mama LaDon in the building. She's in.
All right.
She don't count.
Okay. we got Dawada here clowning. You know, he got to come in and clown.
He been acting up the whole time, boy, since he started.
Oh yeah, you already know. That's my heart, man.
Praise the Most High. Everybody that's here, that's locking in with us right now, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so YouTube will let you know almost anytime we come on and go live or we drop new music. Look,
hey, and we got some nice artists coming through. Father's willing. If the Father say the same, we got some nice artists coming through. You know, to keep feeding off the energy this brother then brought to the show. Matazadach, man, he brought some spiritual energy and like I said, the chemistry, man. It's you know.
Yeah, you know, listen, you can't stop the spirit, man. This is overdue, man. I'm still upset because I've been knowing y'all brothers for this so long time and we have yet to drop one song together.
Boy. We just got to talking about
one song. We ain't dropped one song. I know I'm putting it back out here so the people can hear it as well. You feel me?
Y'all hold us to it. Y'all
you gotta hold us to it, man.
Say less. We gonna wake this thing up over here. We gonna wake the booth.
God,
yeah,
get it,
sir.
Man.
All right, so we got what's his name? High Maintenance Club TV. He said my soul on the line every day. This is my song. I done played it 50 times.
50
that's actually
50
that's one of the sisters down here in the body, man. Sister Alicia, I think. Sister Alicia, man. Yep. All praises.
All
The
praise,
water.
all praise.
Oh no,
Appreciate
yeah.
you for tuning in,
Uncle
sis.
Dowie, yeah, he in here acting one for real. He's super excited. He like perform live. He in there. He said I need an album. Give me 10 of them.
Lord.
You know
All
he
praises.
that's him. So we got a Rocket Car. He says can't stop my praise. We got my wife. She said the same. Can't stop my praise. That's one of my faves too. That's one of my faves as well. It's another
Hey,
one
listen,
too.
I really want to ask y'all brother something though, man, because you know I'm not too familiar with a lot of the truth R&B songs, man. And if y'all know me, y'all know I try to throw a sprinkle of some type of husband and wife type of song.
Don't even
into the
worry about it.
music.
That's one of the next things I'm touching on.
Oh,
You got
okay.
something on it?
Go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we going there. We going there.
That's one spirit right there. See,
I didn't
y'all
even get a chance
already
to speak
know.
on it because I was premeditating it before the show. I was like, I gotta speak on it. I gotta speak on it. Speak on it, please. Speak on it.
Don't forget it, right?
Look, don't forget it. We almost closed out with Dottie because we in overtime now, y'all. We in overtime. It's official.
All praise.
Yeah, we definitely in it.
We
So
in
I don't know if this your wife, but it's definitely a sister. She said Kasada Israel.
Yeah, that's wifey. That's Bay right there.
Okay, shout out. We gonna definitely talk about her bringing her in because it ain't nothing. It's only half of you, so we got to bring the whole thing in. You feel me? So yeah. So matter of fact, let's dive all the way into that.
Let's go.
Which one you wanted to go to, child? Because I know I've been doing a lot of the speaking, man. Which one was you bringing? Because I know he did two. Well, go ahead.
I think he did 3, but I
Is
know
it 3 or 2?
How? Because you. No. The first one it was before her. It was before her, but he did one on the. I think he did one on the.
Let's stay on this project. Let's stay on this project. Right? He started trying to go to the fave.
Look, we gonna have a part 2. We definitely gonna bring.
We're gonna bring it up. We're gonna bring it up a little bit later, but let's stick on this project. We gotta make them aware of this one first.
Hey, I appreciate you, Chop. I appreciate you, brother.
He can't get along without it, boy.
Where is it at? It's one over here that. Okay, she knows.
She knows. Okay,
she
yeah.
knows.
That's what I'm going with too. Yeah.
Look. My wife been gone for a little minute right now. It's like that song right there. It's like I know she's so far away. It's like I can't. That's
Bayan, if you're watching, your husband is letting you know.
Yes, he's saying something. Read between the lines, my sister.
That song is my song. Oh man. Boy, it's
all praises, man.
So let's dive all the way into it. So man, because I wanted to ask you. Okay, this is the drum up. I wanted because, like I said, we met the single, Yahweh side. Right, yeah. And the young Yash, then young Yash, he eventually, found soulmate. You feel me? So, how was that transition? You don't have to go in full detail because you have some single brothers and sisters out here, right? Mm-hmm. Just you speak briefly on your long suffering to get to that point, and what led to She Knows.
Man, so we talk about the song specifically, right? Man, okay, so listen, a lot of my music, and this is not in a boastful manner or anything like that, humbly, I say that a lot of the music that the Most High put on my spirit is always some type of inspired, and this was one of them, spiritually inspired. That was actually going to be the title of the CD, Spiritually Inspired. But this one personally, man, this was just like, listen, I kind of was dabbling into things. Y'all familiar with the book of Tobit, right? Mm-hmm. Tobias, Tobit's son, and the woman, she had 7 different husbands, but they all died when they was trying to consummate the marriage, because one was promised to her, and that was Tobias. So it was always relationships that would never work out because it was always one that was promised, right? And the Most High have somebody picked for you from the beginning, And in this situation, this woman was picked for me. And everything was just like just working out, bro. Like I still till this day don't understand how I had the money to get on a flight every 2 weeks and take a vacation. I don't understand till this day how I had the opportunity to have the time off every 2 weeks to take a vacation, and come down and see her, or she come up and flying up, and we having the freedom to do these things, and we was working for the king, the America, good old America. So things was just perfect, dog. Like when I say everything worked out, you feel me? Like I think the hardest thing was me asking her dad. That was like the most. Listen, I felt like a man right there because I was super nervous.
Yeah.
He was even nervous.
Yeah, come on.
So
I don't even want to speak on what God.
Now go ahead.
It's just I don't know if the spirit of nervousness that y'all felt is the fact that y'all was doing it the way the Father intended.
Yeah. And that's what it was. He was nervous. He's like, man, whoa, I didn't know that you was gonna pop this question and da 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 da. But he like, listen, you do this for me, and you can have it. And that's how it happened. And everything was, man, it was just perfect, man. So when I wrote "She Knows," it was like that. And if you a follower of my music, right, you got the song "Show Me You Love Me."
Yeah.
On the first project, Four Fingers. You got "You Make Me Better" that's out there. You got the song "Next to You" that I don't think I released that one, but I know Sham, I think you heard that thing before. It's called "Next to You." And you got the "I Know You For Me" song on the project I did with Sleep. And as well as the compliment song on that album as well. And all these songs was inspired for her. She was just, man, the Most High just dropped them on me, man. I wanted to express my love for the only woman that the Most High promised me. For my real.
Run it back, man.
Listen, I don't even know what I said, brother.
He said the only
I wanted
woman.
Only woman.
Yeah. Everybody before her was just there, unfortunately, and that's not to be offensive or to hurt anyone's feelings, but some things, we go through life doing our own thing, but in all actuality, the Most High got somebody for you. No matter what you've been through or what you going through or who you with, if it ain't working out, it's not the Most High's will. As soon as I stepped into her lane, everything was perfect. And I met her during the Passover, keeping the commandments.
I was gonna ask that because I was wondering. Cause I was like, you were single, before we came to Passover, and then it just happened.
It happened. It was like, bro, like, and I ain't gonna say we rushed it, but sometimes you just know. You feel me? Love at first sight.
And she
that expired, that song, man. She knows, trials and tribulations, but we getting right back to it. My mama used to say, if I don't communicate, I'm a loser.
I'm gonna lose it.
And my daddy told me, if I don't love her, then it's useless.
Then it's useless.
But I know that
and she knows.
I know that
and she knows.
That she knows. All praise.
I'm gonna hit you with that. You know how Deacon used to teach Shadiah, and she knows.
God. So yeah, that song is like, I was just on one, rejoicing in the gift that the Most High gave me, and just let that manifest into the music, because we don't do that a lot. I want to be an artist that breaks that barrier. I know when y'all brothers first heard that "Show Me You Love Me" song, I know y'all was a little bit like, I Oh no.
Nah, me and Chuck, we own that.
Man,
like, you know,
look, bro.
nah,
Look.
we was all over it. Like, come on with it.
Look, a lot
Man.
of the people, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. Please don't take it that way. It may be a little bit over righteous when it comes to music.
That's right.
You know,
that's right, bro.
Like some things, like we talked about these things. These things were talked about. It ain't nothing
If you
wrong
don't-
with us expressing our love to our woman.
Yeah, if you
Right.
don't know, just go read the Songs of Solomon.
Don't even get folks started.
You'll know how it really get deep.
It
really get deep. Yeah.
It really get deep. You feel me? So I'm reading Songs of Solomon like, wait up. Did I mess around and open the wrong book?
Brother, you would think that shouldn't be in the Bible if you read that joint, you know.
But
Because
this goes.
Go ahead.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but this goes to show it ain't no equality to sin and righteousness. We got to tip the scale on the righteous way of coming together, because you got the whole community we just got through talking about trying to tip the scale this way, but it's not original. We got to tip the scale. So, we need to get all the way up in there righteously.
Look,
That's
Rashawn
right,
Judah
As righteous as we can, get all the way up in there.
Look, I'm gonna put this out here right now, and y'all tell the Ock, we said it here first. Rashad Judah, you need to get back on your R&B and bring us some R&B music back.
That's right, man.
Bring us
That's
some
right.
R&B music back. We need that. We need that love making music.
That's
Look,
right, man. And listen, I can't sing. So what I do, I try to keep it in my barrier. You feel me?
Wait a minute.
So I need y'all brothers to sing, man.
That's a lot of cap. That's a lot of cap. That's a lot of cap. You got the juice, Ike. You got the juice. Like I told you, your voice, like when you sing, it's distinct. It's different.
Hey y'all, we're getting a request that we must play that song. So I know it wasn't on the schedule, and we getting over the hour. Let's play a snippet of that song.
Come on with it.
We're gonna go into the last question, and we're gonna go into the last song. All right. So let's do that. Let's do that right quick. We're getting a request from the people. Let's let the people hear it. Inspire them to go and cop that project. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah.
She knows. Yeah.
Turn me up one time.
That it's gonna be us in the end. She more than my lover, she my friend. Exit made this. Trials and tribulation, but we get right back to it.
Right back.
And my mama used to say,
This song got a whole different vibe, though, man. I ain't gonna tell you. I'm telling you. This thing right here, man. All praise.
but I know that she know, and I know that she know, and I know, and I know it, that she knows. When it all goes down in the world, and it's just us. If we don't have love in the relationship, we don't got trust. Then it's no point. You're beautiful, like staring through the glass at some gold joints. Make me wanna unload the gun like a soldier. She my rib, I'ma love her till it's over. You a blessing, not a ball and chain. Your virtue's more precious than rubies, diamond rings. And I think the most high will put you in my lane. And we gotta stick together, we share the same last name. Yasha Allah. Slow down, baby. I'm a Jew from the King tribe, they know now, baby. I don't care that you gag, you ain't worried about no bag. Royalty in your blood, got the mother nations mad. Trials and tribulation, but we get right back to it. And my mama used to say, if I don't communicate, I'ma lose it. And my daddy told me, if I don't love her, then it's useless. But I know that she know, and I know that she know, and I know, and I know it, that she knows.
Yeah. Y'all gotta unmute y'all mics. We stopping it right there. We stopping it right there. Y'all already know.
Brother.
I am back cutting tracks off in the middle of the track.
Y'all go
again.
get that project, man. Go get that project. If you want the full thing, go get it.
Go get it.
We're gonna make sure we announce where you can get it before it's all said and done.
I'm dropping that.
Kind. Listen, I know. Listen, let's be honest, real quick.
Yes, sir.
You know, when it comes to
Hey, this is true.
to
This is true.
Truth
Talk radio. You feel me? So
Yeah,
Can't get nothing but be honest.
all praises.
They
So
do it.
when it comes to truth love songs, right?
Mhm.
Let's be honest. We're not we're not. You married people out here. We're not getting intimate with our women listening to gospel music.
Not happening.
It's no way. It's no way. Let's be honest.
Where my hat's at?
So what?
For anybody who do, it's a lot of.
If you can, you're very. I ain't gonna even go into that. You got to be talented to do that one. But yeah.
Did you listen? You do. It got to be purely, one thing in mind, right? But I'm not going to, be rated R. But let's be honest, we're not doing these things to, we're not getting intimate with our wives and, dealing with each other on another level, on the righteous level, listening to gospel music. We're not doing it to Elder Ricard songs, you feel me? So we as a community, we got to start letting the Most High use us when it comes to making these love songs.
If I may say,
regardless of what.
If I may say, it is one exception. Make a baby like Abraham. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My bad.
You forgot about that one. You forgot about that one.
Cut. Yeah. That's that cut. Sorry, Elder. No disrespect. All honest, double honest, right?
Double.
But you're not. We as a community, man, we gotta stop getting shooting each other down when it comes to these, one-on-one intimate songs. Because I'd rather listen to a Hebrew song than go to the world. If I had some Hebrew brothers that made these type of songs, I would instantly listen to that. But we don't have that. And all praise to the Most High. I want to be an artist that brings that to the table as well.
And most definitely, you one of the few that I do know. And I know quite a few, but one of the few that I do know that hit it. And when the song, when it's a love song, it just hit different. It just hit different. It's like because I got my little playlist on my phone, so praise the Most High. We got a few of them out here.
Yeah, man. We need to share these songs, man. Get awareness in our community, about these songs, man. Because we need to embrace this whole thing when it comes to the music. Like, I don't shoot nobody down when it comes to how they sound with their music or what type of style they have with their music. Because we need that. We need us as a whole, as a nation of righteousness, to take back our music. Right?
So go ahead, finish. I'm gonna read a comment from somebody down there, but go ahead, finish.
No, so we just need to take it back, man. So we gotta support one another when it comes to our music. I can't get on there and be like, nah, I don't want to listen to that because it sounds worldly. Like, we can't have these preconceived notions about our people. We are no better than the Pharisees and the scribes when it comes to that. I can see if a man's actions is not living up to his music. But if a man is being blameless and walking in the spirit, I'm to rejoice with him and support him.
Cause like you said, like we were saying earlier, we becoming all things to all men to gain a few.
That's right.
Even if it's a few, you feel me? So let's definitely be more understanding to the ministry. And us as artists, we're gonna make sure we keep it in the confounds of righteousness as well. But
snap, your wife talking, not
y'all help us, and your wife said Bishop Amoff got some nice joints. Yeah, he straight.
Yeah.
When I see
that joint is hot. I hope
that's my cut, yo.
I hope he bless the show one of these days. But he's R. Kelly little brother. I'm telling you.
He like Jodeci and Tony and Drew Hill.
I think he all of them for the truth. He's trying to make sure the truth have a dose of it.
Right.
So he understands where we coming from. So all praises for the bishops, the elders, all the leadership, all those putting their life on them, dedicating their life to Christ.
Yeah, your wife dropping the jewels about the secret song, God.
Yeah, I got something in the vault. Shadaiwa, I know he probably watching. Hey, get your verse over. But yeah, that part there. But yeah, let's get it. Let's get ready to wrap it up because it is getting late in the evening. All right, man. Last question. We're gonna round it off with this. Then we're gonna go into the next song. Right? The moment we've all been waiting for. Drum roll. Do you think this project tops the classic Spiritual Warfare.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it, brother.
I got to. I got to, man. We got to bring Spiritual Warfare in here, man.
Listen. So with me, my name means to reach for righteousness, So no, not at all. Not at all. This project right here is just a look at me personally. It shows a little bit of me alone without the influence of everyone around me. But when you got Spiritual Warfare, you got me, you got you got Dawada and all his musical prowess, the lion, we at war, boom, 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 boom.
What you thought this was?
What you thought? You got Tazawar, you got Shadiah War, you got Tater Brew, you got all these different personalities, you got Sleep, you got all these different personalities, you got Karatazar, you got, all these brothers that we allowed the Most High brought to get on this project, man, and multiple people are better than just little old me. So I would definitely give it all the way to Spiritual Warfare. And I can go back to Spiritual Warfare today and listen to every single song and be like, man, that's a good song.
Still to this day. And we got people in the comments typing it right now. So if you, like I said, I wanted to make sure we put the emphasis on the transition part one, because it's nothing is taken from the other, right?
Right.
But it's just you gotta give props where it's due, man. And like Spiritual Warfare, man. And whether it was that Passover you felt, you're real, that we was passing that boy out, right? Am I correct?
Gone. Yep, gone.
And you can still vibe to that boy to this day.
And I still get people till this day coming to me like, bruh, because whoever does the GOCC playlist or whatever, they put a few songs on there from that CD, man, and people be like, yeah, I've been listening to your song and I never knew it was you. So people still are just now getting into that CD. So this right here, this transition is just me personally. It's a great album, all praises to the Most High. It's a good CD. I encourage you to go listen to it. But Spiritual Warfare, man, you can't do nothing with that. Humbly, when it comes to our catalog, that's the top dog right there. But this is slowly creeping up.
I can't wait to this next album that y'all got together.
I'm interested to see what y'all did on this one.
You got to come. I heard about 20 exclusives. I heard about 20 exclusives. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I heard about 20 exclusives.
Everybody done heard it but me. It's okay though.
That's all right. That's all right. Only because I'm here riding around.
Yeah.
Only because I'm here around Uncle Dowie and Uncle Dowie be like, "Hey, Chop, check this out, man. we about to drop it on them, man."
Man.
Look, man,
hey, you listen, if you know us, we extra. We extra. We listen. I know when Tazawar was releasing his first few albums, I would always leak those things at the church. He playing his whole CD before it go out. So that's just that's the zeal, man. So man, listen, we got a lot of stuff, man. Like I said, we took that hiatus, man, and I thank the Most High for it. But during that time, we was in and out the studio, so we got a lot of material coming. But we want to really focus on visualizing the music now, so people can put faces to the names and see the artistic side. And what we're going to do in our music, we're going to introduce the church in a lot of the things that we do. We're going to start getting the art ministries and putting our songs within plays and praise dancing. And doing it in the streets with the people. That's one thing.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw what you did though.
I saw that. I cannot find the video again.
You did.
I can't find it again.
Yeah, I saw you. I thought you were gonna slide by without letting us know. You performed out there. He's street preaching with the music, like
And I wanted to speak on that. I wanted to speak real quick. I wanted to speak on that. Like when it comes to the street preacher ministry, when it comes to what's the other ministry y'all do while y'all street preach?
Outreach.
The
Yeah,
outreach
yeah.
program, man. I tell you, him, Uncle Dowie, they family that be with them as well, be going super hard. And it ain't they trying to be, oh, we putting on, nah, they got a pure love for it. And
Bro, listen.
man,
I just now started putting out content. We literally go out every week. And I just now start to kind of let things get out because these are the works that are not supposed to be seen by men. If you know me as Officer Matazadach. I got a ministry within the church, and we under the tutelage of the good old Elder Hannah, Elder Al Hannah, and he allows us to allow the spirit to move, man. So we do a lot for the community. We do a lot of work in the community that's not always televised because it's not needed, and if y'all know me, y'all brothers know, we used to do it up there in Cincinnati a lot. When I was there. So that's the ministry. That's the real work. Music is just a gift, a talent, another talent that we need to manifest. And that's what I want to start doing. I wish we can get a movement when it comes to that, like actually doing songs for our people out and on the streets. It's easy to make a song in the studio and to have it and listen, to give it to the ones that's already healed.
But how do we get it to those that need it?
Exactly. And you did something that was
Exactly.
different. When I saw that video, I was like, that was extremely different. They street preaching, they doing the outreach, and he out doing music, and it was like you can tell like it with no vainglory in it because it was like everything was going. Oh man.
Man, look, brother, listen, that was a minor one. We did an event on Juneteenth out in the city of Charlotte, in the inner city, in downtown Charlotte, and we was performing songs. And the people was like, bruh, it was like at points where we couldn't even see the streets. And we had the elder out there, we had the deacons out there, and we was bringing forth the word. Everybody had on these Your Salvation Matter shirts. We was out there on one accord.
Hey, we need to
and
link
we
for
was
that.
doing music.
Make sure y'all. We want to make sure we represent for y'all. So connect with us on that.
Right.
Let us know how we can get those and definitely support. So yeah, man. Y'all heard it, man. Let's continue to build and put our bricks in for this kingdom. It's been a blessed show. Been a very blessed and spirit-filled show. Appreciate everyone coming through. Let's make sure we let them know where they can get the project and get in contact with you. Put all that info out.
So you can go and find these CDs on any of your social media outlets, all your musical outlets, SoundCloud. Well, not SoundCloud, but DatPiff, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify. Anywhere you listen to music, you can find the Transition and Spiritual Warfare and other released songs as well. If you would like to donate, like I said, all your donations will go directly to the music, and I will be reaching out for your input and what you want to see, the content you want to see in here on the social media sites as well. We're going to eventually start to go into TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and all that, just for the ministry's sake. But right now you can go and get it on Bandcamp. We definitely appreciate your donations and all the support that this CD is getting. We ask that you continue to support the work. And like I said, please give feedback. Your feedback is what inspires the music, because if we don't have consumers, we don't have content. If you're not giving us something that you want to hear, we're not going to be able to make the music, because it's for the people. So we ask that you like, subscribe, and support the work, man, because this is for our kingdom. And these brothers as well. Let's support this show. Even when I'm not on here, if you came on for me, stay on for the work, the sake of the ministry, because we got to be on one accord. We got to be building with each other. So you can find a CD on all your outlets, man. And if you hit me up personally, You can reach me on Facebook, Matazadach J.O. Finch on Facebook as of right now. And you can reach out on YouTube as well as under Yasharala on YouTube. And I can send you the music personally, you know, if you can't afford to purchase the album. I don't mind sending you it personally, so you don't have to pay. But yes, I appreciate y'all brothers, man. Thank y'all for having me tonight.
To the Most High. All praises. So, without further ado, we about to close out the show. Make sure that y'all visit the website as well, TBT Radio. It's our 24/7 radio station where we updating it with new music. Also, you know, to support the work, donate as well if the Most High put that on your heart. You know, also find out what's new with the businesses that we have that's affiliated with us. You know, make sure y'all come through and y'all, we support each other, and we keep everything together. So praise the Most High. How you about Shim Shaya Sham? You got any last words before we kick this thing on out?
Nah, I know we just had one ask a question. He said, "Is this the brother that's on the song I Pray?"
I pray.
I think you
Let
is
me
on
touch
that
on that. Let me touch on that real quick, because a lot of people, they just now linking the two together. Yes. When you see Young Yash, it's Matazadach. It's me. You know, Khan. Yes. All praises.
Okay. All praises. So all of his links also are in the description. So after the show or during the show, whichever, y'all can go into the description and y'all can see all his links, his Facebook, and also his music platforms, his YouTube platform as well, his Apple store as well. Y'all can go through there and go cop those albums and support. Like Scott,
please support
it. Y'all don't know how much y'all support, whether it may be just a spirit, it may be just $1 that you may give to the work. I done seen $1 help a brother. I kid y'all not.
When these brothers was talking about quality, man, this quality takes a little bit of funds. So we need y'all. We need each other. If y'all want us to continue to doing the music, we definitely got to help each other.
Factual. So hopefully, Father's will, we gonna have that presentation show later on in the month. Make sure y'all catch that. Come back through for that. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and slide out of here with another track.
We're gonna end this thing strong.
Oh,
hey, but I did want to, like I said, lead us into strong, because that was a question. It's a deep question though, because you talk about a lot of things that's touching
controversy.
In the community. Briefly, lead us into it, like where that came from.
Hey, Akshan, brother, you know me, man. I can't be brief out here, man. No.
As much as you can, though.
No, man. So just box with the kind, right? The transition, man. That transition encompassed a lot of things, man. Seeing who was really your friends and seeing who was really your brother and your sister and all that, man. And this song just always, it was just on my spirit. Like, listen, how can I be all things to all men? How can I show love and stay in the fruits while constantly dealing with people in the world and in the truth? But since I'm strong, I gotta bear these things, right? So just off the cuff of that scripture and that spirit, man, we gotta learn to accept what the Most High made us to be. Some people are stronger than others. Some people are supposed to go through trials and tribulation so they can come out of the fire like Abraham. You feel me? So they can come out the fire like the brothers in the lion's den, Daniel and his brothers in the den, right? So they can come out on top, man. So we get tried, and this whole move was a trying, testing where I stood with the Most High, because brothers, I was leaving everything that I knew for just my wife. I didn't know nobody down here. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know which way I was going to go. But just like Abraham was told to get up and go, I did that. You know, and that's not to toot my own horn or anything, but it was a struggle, you know, but that was faith. So sometimes we as followers of the Most High, we got to be ready for that. And that inspired this song, Strong, because we got to be strong. Was that brief enough, brother?
I'm still in awe right now. So all praises, man.
All praises, man.
Hey, let's finish it strong.
God.
You know what he would want us to do. Let's get it out.
Man, this a favorite right here.
You get hit, you get back up. Move forward. You just roll with the punches, man. You get hit, you get back up. Move forward. But we fall from your grace. Yeah. Walking in this dark world, we done lost our place. No humility, we love to hate. Steady giving power to the snake, not knowing what's at stake. Seeing evil, so we lose our faith. Not realizing if we sin, we die. And the wicked get put in their place. Judgment running down just like the rain. There's a stain on my window pane I can't explain. Got some brothers who scarred me, I ain't gonna say their names. Say you got love for me hardly, but I don't play them games. Change my locations, they don't call me, they love as fake as fame. Though it's hard, I gotta keep pressing on through the rain, cause there's no gain without the pain. How can I show love and stay in the fruits? Wow, constantly being scarred by people living out the truth. Guess I'm strong, so I gotta bear what they go through. You can show me hate, but I love you too. How can I show love and stay in the fruits? Wow, constantly being scarred by people living out the truth. Yes, I'm strong, so I gotta bear what they go through. You can show me hate, but I love you too.
All praises to Ahia, man.